Oh, wow. Peace, family. Peace. Welcome. This is Laura Brown coming to you today with another topic of discussion. Yes, I have red as the topic is something that I think is exciting. And I just got some fantastic intel and I wanted to share it with you. So check on in. You know how we do. And I'll wait to share the information. So, you know, generally I don't come in the evening. If I come in the evening, it's because I've got good news. So I think this will be something that many of you will really enjoy and like. So come on in. Hey everyone. Mwah. Peace. Peace to the east, the west, the north, and the south. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Hello, family. Hello. This is great news. Check on in. This is, you know, I love to share whenever it's something really, really positive and phenomenal news. I love to share it at any time. So generally, you know, I don't come in the evening, but this is something I had to get out. So come on in. I see, oh my gosh, when we get to the 100 mark, which we're about to get to any second, I'll kind of start the video. So those twin, yes, honey, Aluna, yes, it is a beautiful time, family. I'm so excited. So check on in. Yes. So this will be exciting for those who've been waiting for that divine activation with the union. And right now, something immaculate, something beautiful, something phenomenal is occurring, and it's going to exasperate. So this is exciting, everyone. Come on in. You know, generally I've talked about twin flames, but kind of like in a matter of fact, general way. And because of that, I've never really gotten in the conversation too deeply about it because it was kind of still abstract. It was something that was to happen and has happened for very, very few, but I have some intel from our Andromedan sea stars. This is coming from the Andromedan sea stars that now, starting, wait, let me get the date. Oh, it's starting after the new moon. I have to remember the date. You know, when I come at nighttime, I'm not as, you know, unless I'm doing my show on Thursday nights, you know, I'm not as crisp with my intel. So after the new moon, which I know to be December the 18th, there is a gate that is, well, it's not a gate. It's kind of like an activation that is occurring planetarily that is allotting for the twin souls to come back online. So this is exciting because many of you were having fragmented relationships. People are going out of your lives. You're thinking it's devastating. Many of you are not resonating with your mates anymore. It almost seems like everything's stalemated because you're kind of, you know, at odds with the old partner that you might have had. But I'm coming to tell you that it's because there is an activation of the twin soul energies that is allotting and coming back online, allotting for us to come back together. So what's happening is when Saturn transits into Cap, it's like a timeline shift feels like. Yes, Aluna, you're very aware. Absolutely. So for family, big up to everyone. Your twin souls are coming online. So for many of you, what's happening now is the old is being shed. There was a purge. Many of you already had the purge. I've heard the tears. I felt the heartache. I've actually experienced that myself in previous, you know, previously. And I will tell you that after this new moon coming in, that those who are ready and at a certain frequency, and it doesn't have to be at the super heightened frequency. I heard that this frequency just means that you have to be at a level of awareness that you're in the know. Just meaning that you don't have to be like a super guru. You don't have to be in meditation mode all the time. From what I know, you just have to be aware and awake, and your twin soul, everyone's twin soul is starting to find each other. You will start to find each other. The lost loves of past lives will start to come back online. And this is exciting. Again, this is happening after the new moon. Remember, Saturn is transitioning out of Sagittarius, which is my sign. Thank goodness, because it was in my sign for 3 years. So for all of you who saw me fasting, you know, fasting and, you know, a lot of times you would see me also, I was, you know, abstaining sexually for a couple years, not recently, but previously. I can see why, as Saturn was in the sign of Sagittarius, we were going through lessons, learning really hard core spiritual lessons about ourselves. And that's my little one. And because of that, we were having, you know, strives and tribulations and whatnot. But Sagittarius is, you're free, because now Saturn is going into the sign of Capricorn. So big up to the Capricorns. Oh, the terror attack in morning in New York. They always have, listen, when something phenomenal is about to happen, they always try to throw a fork in it. If you ever notice, when we're about to get something really, really positive, you see that the matrix will start to throw something, like it'll throw something out there to kind of distract us. This is a beautiful time. We are to celebrate. This is a celebratory time when we're at that point where we're seeing the old dark cabal fall, and we're starting to see 1212 portals. Hey, Eric's online. Big up, Eric. I'm so excited. This intel is sick. When I mean sick, I mean good. This is phenomenal. So for all those who are in heartache and feeling like they don't have that union, or they feel like the part of themselves is missing, right now, after the 18th, and maybe with the portal, you know what, Eric? I think because there's that portal, 1212, is why the Andromedans are letting me know that after the new moon and the 18th there is this expansion part that's allotting for twin souls to actually activate, to actually find each other and create unions. And this could be why I've been motivated to do this fertility ritual that we'll be doing around the new moon. So anyone who's trying to have masterful star seeds, we are actually doing fertility. Those are only for those who want to bring in the highest ancestors and star seeds in. So if you're at that point where you're ready for that, twin flames and solo ascenders, do join us on, I'll give the, you know, email me, because it's really a private thing. We're not doing this publicly. Remember, the 13th is in 2 days. So we are also doing our reactivation of our shield. So a lot of really phenomenal things are going on. 12/12 is tomorrow, which is the opening of the gates. And it's fun. Eric, you know what? I totally forgot about the 12/12 gate, but that's why the Andromedans let me know that the twin souls are coming back online and the new moon. So big up, everyone. I hope you're excited. For all those dealing with heartache, a lot of dissemination, that are feeling like alone and feeling like you're looking for something or someone, most likely you'll be able to connect to your twin flame. So be open and ready, be allotted to have that your heart chakra activated. Do some cleansing if you want to before then. You know how I do get ready, family. Do your yoni cleanses to get ready to have some masterful sex. You know how I always talk about masterful sex. This is a time where your twin soul will find you. They're allotted to find you if they have incarnated on earth. Some twin flames are still not in flesh. Some of them are still in astro, and then you meet them on another level in another, probably the next incarnation or next life, or the ascend, when you ascend. But for right now, the twin souls are coming back online. And this means that we can actually activate why we weren't allotted to be with our twin souls, because when the twin souls actually come together, they actually cause ripples in the matrix. They actually cause permeations through the veil. So that's why they've really made it really difficult for a lot of us to connect with our twin souls. And that's one of the reasons why you rarely would see it. But because we've gotten to a level that's so heightened at this point, now you will have that allotment to be able to connect with your twin soul, and the magic, the kinetic energy, the field will be so powerful that you will permeate into other realms and other dimensions. This is a masterful time. This is a wonderful week. Do not let them throw you off with these pseudo-terrorist acts that they're doing to distract you. Whenever something good is coming, they always do this. We have the reactivation of our shield. Make sure that those who are joining, you know, we rock our purple and white on the 13th, at the 13th hour, which is 1 p.m. Eastern. We do it, and 1 p.m. Eastern, wherever 1 p.m. wherever you are, which is the 13th hour. We reactivate our shield. We added Mother Tiamat last time. We had added the plant life, the aquatic life, and also the animals. And now I'm going to add the twin souls, the twin flames. I'm going to add the twin flames to our activation. Matter of fact, I just thought about it. I'm going to add the twin flames. So we put a shield around those who are reuniting with their twin flames. I want to play the song Reunited. Remember the Peaches? Who sang that song? Reunited and it feels so good. Who sang that song? Is it Peaches and Cream? Someone tell me whose song that is. I'm going to play that on Thursday. So pony up, sea stars and sun stars. I hope you're prepared and ready. Peaches and Herb, I'm telling you, I'm going to play some Reunited tonight. Twin souls are coming on, twin flames are coming online. I hope you're excited. Masterful sex will be an option for you. And also for those who are engaging in the fertility ritual that we're going to do for our new moon, which is on the 18th. If you're down with that, not everybody's doing this. If you don't want to get pregnant and that's not something that you want to bring masterful seeds in here and have masterful sex to be able to create these masterful seeds, please don't engage in our ritual, because I don't want I want people who actually want to have beautiful star seeds and bring in the new masters and the ascended ones back into our realm. All the Dark Cabal, there are 0 incarnations happening at this time with the Dark Cabal. There are only enlightened ones coming through portals at this point on the planet as we're going into another higher field of consciousness. I am so excited. Listen, and I told you I had to put the red I had to put the red starry lights on because I'm feeling so good. This is phenomenal information. Will it up the vibration of the child? Yes, absolutely, Maitreya. It will solidify. Maitreya, you've got a god coming through your portal. You're good to go. But it would also protect their energies if the star seeds protect them. We're going to add our twin flames to this next shield that listen, the shield is blowing spots. The shield brought down the pedophiles. It brought the CIA arresting everybody, all the CIA being arrested. I mean, the shield is working. We didn't think it would be as powerful as it is, and I recognize it, and I'm grateful, and let's keep it going. The 13th, be prepared. Rock your purple and white. We're going to add in the twin flames to our shield. It is going to be absolutely phenomenal. So for those who have been waiting also patiently and had dealt with such heartache and felt a sense of loneliness or detachment, this is the time when your twin flame has a possibility for reconnecting with you. And I say that you opened your heart chakra for this. Release all the heartache, release the resentment, release the fear. Allow yourself to have that openness, that receptivity to allowing your twin flame to come forth towards you so that you two can bond together and create a vortex to get the heck out of Dodge. Twin flames are magical. It's almost like, you ever see the Wonder Twins? When you activate, it's going to be absolutely phenomenal. And again, if I didn't get this intel, I probably wouldn't have made this video so late. So I want you to be excited. I want you to prepare for it. It's almost like you're getting a guest coming for dinner, and it's someone that you've waited for a lifetime. So some of you already have reconnected with your twin flames, and actually it will solidify. And whatever was keeping you apart from them will clear up to allow for solidification and the unification of the two, of both of you to come together. It's going to be, listen, once twin flames come, it's infectious. That's why they didn't want it either. Because once one couple comes together in union, a twin flame couple, then it starts causing sparks. And like I said, it causes permeations throughout the matrix. And it creates it's like catchy. It's like flames start, flames and sparks start sparking other twin flames to come together. So right now, it's absolutely phenomenal. Big up to Chi-Town. So we gonna have triplets. I don't know if I want triplets, but for anyone who wants to engage again in the fertility ritual to bring in star seeds and divine ascended masters and ancients through your vessel and your yoni space, and you feel like this is a time that you can allot it, that you want a masterful to have masterful sex. That's what it is. And you would like to engage and create children and allow a protected space and kind of clear your space to allow for such beautiful starseeds to come through your vessel, and you're ready, I say you join us. So if you want to do that, make sure you email me. I'll add you to our list of our ritual. I'll tell you all the details of what you need, what you require. Nothing freaky. Remember, I'm an elemental. I'm all about nature and I'm all out front. I'm not an occultist. I am a nature person. I'm a nature elemental, meaning that anything that I require and do in something like what I call a ritual for something so beautiful would only be healthy things. So it's nothing freaky and creepy and no blood and, all that other stuff. This is a beautiful time, and I'm a family-oriented, Nista. So I only would allow for beautiful things to come through your vessel. So if you're ready, some of you have mates already. Some of you may have potential twin souls. Some of you may want to wait until your twin soul comes in, and save the ritual for then. But right now, all the portals are opening. So all the ascendant, and remember, all these beings are coming back. All the great ones are coming back online inside of our paradigm in order to bring forth our new cycle that we're going into, which is beautiful. And that's why all the House of Cards is falling down. So I say you celebrate. It's on and popping. I think it's beautiful. I had to, and I made sure that the intel was on point. Because when they tell me something like that, I'm Sagittarius. I'm always questioning, like, is this for real? Like, is this something that's going to happen? But I see it, and it's starting to already show itself. So for those who, again, my email is, I'll put it in the, I'll put it in the, the description box. I always do it after the show. So you'll see my, description box, and I'll put my email in there so you can just email me. Okay. So if you're ready to have beautiful children, starseeds, this is the time. We're going to do it together, and it'd be interesting. It's not like Children of the Dam. Remember the Children of the Dam? All the women got pregnant at once, but it was like demonic children, bad ETs. This is going to be a beautiful time where this is going to bring in beautiful beings. So it'd be interesting if we're all pregnant at the same time. We can all snack together on the show. We can all go through our hormonal changes together. I think it's beautiful. I love babies. So I'm welcoming all the beautiful, healthy starseeds that are coming back on the planet. And I hope you will join in this wonderful, please don't have Rosemary's Baby poison arrow, behave yourself. You made me cough. Listen, you bring forth children of your frequency. So whatever you are, whatever your mate is, that's to the level of frequency that you'll bring in. So, worrying about negativity or something negative is unnecessary. When you know that you're healthy and you're of a higher frequency, then that's what you will bring to the degree out. That's why it's very important to stay drug-free, alcohol-free, keep your vibration high, clear your yoni space. You want to get out any demonics in your womb, any incubus, succubus. Make sure your womb is clear. So when you bring in forth a child, you don't have company in your womb that's lower field. It's pretty. Okay, I'll do that. Oh, put that on inside the room. Okay, I'll do it. My little one wants my attention now. Okay. Oh, I think it's in the closet, in your closet. Sorry. I think with your costumes. Sorry, that's my little one. That's one of my, and listen, when I chose my little ones to have, when I gave birth to both my daughters, I chose them, I prepared for them, and I'm very grateful for the souls that I brought forth. So, so I'm excited to, people are asking if I'm doing the fertility ritual, so I'm receptive. I'm receptive for the frequencies and so on. So if anybody wants to mate with me who's tattoo free and an OG, no, I'm joking. I have options. And mothers, just know if this is something that you want to do, not to say that fathers don't have something to do with this, but remember the most of the caretaking of a child falls upon the mother. So if you are not in a position to have children right now, it doesn't have to be right now. We can always do this again. So don't feel like you'll lose out. I'm always apt to do something again, especially if it's successful. So just make sure that if that's what you require and that's what you would like, we'll do it over again, especially if we get, you know, a good result from this. So don't feel like you're pressed. If you're not ready to have children now and this is not the time, don't worry about it. Just bring in your twin soul first, bring in your twin flame first, and then next year, or, you know, or maybe in spring, springtime, okay, springtime, when you know, when you're fertilizing you know, your soil, that's the time I like to garden. That's usually the time, it's a good time to get pregnant. So you can always wait when you meet your twin flame and have masterful sex and practice a little bit, and then you can bring in babies. And remember, mamas, I tell you, for all the solar beings, meaning the carbon beings, the indigenous and more of the copper beings, you should be having, if you want to make masterful children, make sure you're having sex and getting pregnant in the daytime. Okay, so we talked about this. So try to get impregnated. We'll talk about this. Maybe I shouldn't talk about it on here, but make sure that we discuss this. We'll discuss this privately if you're doing the ritual, but just remember that solar beings required to have healthier children when you have sex in the daytime. So that morning time when his magic wand is at its stiffest point, men tend to be really excited in the morning. That's the time when you should want to get pregnant. And that's when you have healthier babies as a solar being. We tend, in our natural state of being, people of color generally had healthier babies when he got pregnant in the daytime. Okay, for our lunar family, having sex in the evening, having masterful sex in the evening is fine, because your ancestors, if you come from more so European base, especially Eastern European, you would do better having your sexual implantation of getting pregnant in the evening, because that's when some of your ancestors used to come out. Okay, so you know, just remember, we want to bring forth the best of the best. We're bringing the OGs back online. We're bringing the ancients, and we want to make sure we bring this highest field ancestors back to this plane. And if you have a child with your twin flame, just imagine what ancestors you're bringing back online. So y'all, twin flames is on and popping. So clean out your yoni. I hope you're ready. You know, our wonderful sea stars, I hope you're ready. I hope sun stars, all the waiting that you've been doing, all the hard, a lot of our sun stars have been doing the work. They've been clearing themselves. They've been really, really withholding from just engaging in any sort of sexual activity, just anyone. And they're actually in a position now to have and choose mates. Probably their twin flames they'll find, and they'll be able to cinch that together. So what is a twin flame? A twin flame is when we were sparked, when the universe sparked, when we were created, when the universe wanted to see aspects of itself, it sparked what you consider to be light. And when it sparked itself, it kind of splintered. Now, each time it splintered, there was a single flame. And at one point, when duality needed to show itself, that one flame split into two. And it had different experiences so that it could feel the information and then eventually come back together and bring that information back to one, and be able to resolve what the lessons were in a unified way, but based on duality. To my knowledge, I hope I have that correct. There are people much more well-versed in how they can detail it. And because of that, your twin flame, usually you've not connected with them because they were going through their own trials and tribulations and lessons spiritually, so that they can gain information, so that when they come back to source, to one, that they can bring that information and field it together, and that unification will cause more of a spark, a raising of the level of the revelation of what they've learned. They go to higher levels. So usually when you have that unification with twin souls, generally, to my knowledge, and anybody else, you know, I always encourage anyone else to add what they know as well, so we can feel the information together. But from my knowledge, when there's the end of the cycle and the beginning of a new cycle, is when twin flames come back together, because all this, it's done. It's like you learned, you did your school, he went to his university, you went to your university, and all of a sudden, like, bam, okay, we can come back together, we're done. And you bring it back together. So let's clean up. So I'm happy. Cleanse up, sea stars and sun stars. It is a beautiful time. I am wishing of all unification for all of you with your twin souls. I hope you remember to be with your twin soul, you don't have to be at the height. And to my knowledge, you don't have to be at the height. You don't have to be like a yogi to meet, because yogis probably wouldn't even want to meet their twin souls. They're in the kind of that solitude kind of purpose. But many of the twin souls, you don't have to be at the super heightened state of being, but you do have to be heightened in awareness, meaning that you get that, you know, you shouldn't be just eating anything. You get that, you know, you're aware and conscious of everything going on in the holographic universe. You're conscientious about the things you do, how you engage with your environment and people, places, and things. You're very conscientious of the world and how to be a great steward to Mother Earth, Mother Tiamat. You get that. So, you know, you have to be in a sense of awareness, because meeting up with your twin souls means that you graduated from your level of overstanding in this realm, in this paradigm, and you guys are ready to go to the next level. So that's all it is. So I'm excited. You know, I am such a fan of seeing love. I love loving. When I love intensely and beautifully and so unapologetically. And I really love seeing others in that state of being. I love seeing lovers walk hand in hand. I love seeing people when they're invested in each other with such integrity. I love seeing when couples get together and build families. I'm so intrigued by that, and it really touches my heart. And I love seeing love. I love the expression of love in every way. I love seeing older couples who've been together 60 years walking in the park, maybe one rolling themselves, you know, the other partner in a wheelchair, and they're still doing and feeding each other. I love that. I love seeing that. I love acknowledging that. My mother and father, I told you, were married for nearly 60 years. And till the day my father died, my mother was dressing his wounds, and they were watching television together, holding hands. And she was washing him because he couldn't really he had a contraption on him. And they did that. I saw that all my life. So, you know, and if you want to bring this field in also, you love your wife. I love this, Rich. So if you want to bring this field in, also start to watch loving shows, start to watch love, start to look at the birds who fly together in union, start to watch the ducks that are coupled up and watch how they swim together. That also will bring in that field of love and union, so that you can bring in that energy to perhaps meet up with your twin flame. So I'm excited, family. I know I don't want to make this too long. I just wanted to bring the intel to you. I'm very excited. So remember, family, notebook. Remember, family, the 13th, rock it out. We're going to do our resolidification of our shield, and we're adding in our twin flames. We always add something new, and it's interesting how it shows up on the planet. And also we, you know, make sure that it's at 1 p.m. You know, I always put I'll put the mantra up again. I'll try to do it earlier so you at least have it the day before. And also I'll put it in this video, maybe so that you guys have the mantra and you can put it on your wall or your office if you're going to work or what have you, because I'm always late when I'm doing it. So I'll add the mantra a little later this evening. So we'll re-up our shield. And for those who are engaging and bringing in masterful babies, starseeds, ancients, just email me and I'll get you down with the beautiful ritual that we're going to do to bring in wonderful, lovely starseeds. So it's beautiful. So get ready. So if you've been waiting and you felt this urge or this antsiness or this potentiality, it's probably because your homies are coming to get you. I want to see pictures. I want to see everything. You know, I love it. So I wish you well. I wish that all of you have, and some of you are already with beautiful mates, and I'm grateful that I honor your unions already. And for those who are open and receptive to new unions and perhaps their twin flames, I'm looking forward to seeing and hearing those shares. So add your tidbits about twin flames, what you know about it. Tell me if you feel like you've got the same intel. I know a lot of portals are opening right now. But I think it's right on time that I'm getting this intel from the Andromedans about twin flames coming back online. So it's on and popping. It's good news for a change. And please ignore the dark cabals, distractions, please. Just ignore them. They are naughty little children and they're about to get their tail feathers kicked. So please sidebar them and rebuke them, Christians. Tell them to back off. you're good in your hood. Keep that all negativity at bay. All right. So I love you, family. Have a masterful evening, and let me know if you meet them. Pictures, pictures, pictures. Document, 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 and share, share, share. We want it to spark. If one Twin Flames gets together, spark the other ones, okay? Share, share, share. Bye. I love you. Peace.